What's going on, guys? It's your boy Lucky coming at you with a brand new video today. So we are going to talk about Summoner's War Exporter. Currently, Summoner's War is in an HTTPS standard, so there's secure network, so it's kind of hard for you to get your JSON unless you know the workaround, right? The way to get it anyway. So Xandro made the Summoner's War Exporter and swap, and we use this to export our JSON file, which has all our rune data and runes and mons on it, and that way we could play around with the runes and figure out the best builds for us, right? So the issue is that since COM2US went to HTTPS, the old version of Summoners War Exporter doesn't work, and even the newest version doesn't work either. So you have to go to version 27. As you can see, I have version 27. Version 27 was the HTTPS workaround. There is a Reddit post about this that will lead you there. If you need to get to version 27 and download version 27, just Google Summoners War Exporter version 027, or essentially. And it should come up. It'll be a GitHub post. Just make sure you download the right one for your operating system. So when you get to this point right here, as you see, I got Summoners War Exporter up. It gives you an option to get certification, right, or get cert. So you're gonna click that, right, and then it's gonna populate the certification in your Summoners War Exporter files. It's gonna go under cert. You're gonna go to the cert, and you're gonna pick this file, and you're gonna email it to yourself, right? That's the best way I've been able to find it. This is mostly for iOS users. I'm sorry if it doesn't. I'm sorry, I do not exactly know how to do this on Android. But if you have an Apple iPad or an old Apple phone that you don't really use, or if you're currently an Apple user, this will definitely work for you. So you're going to email this to yourself, and you're going to receive the email on your device. When you receive the email on your device, you're going to download this email. After you download this email, you're going to start this cert. You're going to implement the certification, right? So what that is going to look like is, give me a second. I'm going to switch scenes. All right, so over on this thing, right? I gotta load it back up. What happened to my damn my air server's frozen. Give me a second. Screen mirroring, PC. All right, we're back. We're rocking. Okay, so you're gonna go, then you're gonna download it. You're gonna go to profile, and you're gonna pick this, right? And it's gonna say verified. You go more details, certificate, and common name, and then it's gonna give you an option of broadcasting it. I'm already currently broadcasting it, so this isn't really working for me. But as long as it says profile and then verified under your general, right, your configuration profile, as you can read down here, it says profile node MIT and Proxy CA. You are good to go on that aspect, right? So what you would do is you would then, after you've downloaded the cert and cert is running on your actual device, you come back to Summoners War Exporter, and then you start the proxy. So here's your proxy number. It'll be in this box right here. Oh, damn, you can't see me. Give me a second. So your proxy number would be in this box right here that I have my cursor hovered over, and then the port will be 8080 or 8081, whatever you want to change it to. It doesn't matter, it could just stay there. And then you're going to click start proxy. All right, after you start the proxy, you're going to go into your settings, right, and you're going to go to your Wi-Fi, and you're going to go to the information, or the I, right, to go into detail. You go to configure proxy manual, right, and then you're going to put that server, proxy server, and proxy port in there, and you're going to click save. After that happens, the proxy is running on this, and the proxy is running on your you're going to, if you already have Summoners War open, close Summoners War and then restart it. If you don't have Summoners War open, just start it up as normal, and it will upload your JSON. So that is about it. Other than that, that's how you get your JSON file. If you don't know how to use Rune Optimizer, I can do a quick overview on that. So Rune Optimizer is a great tool, made by Xandro using Barion's formulas, and of course his own. And it's like it's a genius idea. I don't really think I could play this game without Rune Optimizer. So hopefully Summoner's War stops fucking around so we can keep using this. Like, I like math and all, but I'm not trying to make no goddamn Excel sheet fucking with 900 plus 1,000 plus runes on. I'm just not trying to do that shit. And then fucking figuring out what's the best build, speed tuning, all that shit when it can all be covered in here. So what you would do is you would pick a file, right? You pick a file, you pick your file, right? This is me, Lucky VB, and then I got my little mini and my boy Kirks, right? So I picked that JSON file, the most current one. You can look at the date modified. Why does my fucking keep going down? But anyway, you pick that file, you upload that file, right? You go to open. See, I'm gonna keep builds and refresh data because I'm currently working on it. And then you push import data. And then after you push import data, it's going to come up with a green box over here saying how many runes you got and how many mons you got and imported data, right? Cool, right? So after that's done, you can go in and you can, pick a monster and fuck with it and figure out what type of build you want, what you want their min stats to be, what you want the focus area to be for the substats, how deep you want to dive, like how much PCU power you want to use to get those min substats, or like see how myou different variations of things you can find, is the best way I can explain search depth. And then you can go from there. Make sure, if I was you, so this is always fucking checked when you first start off. Uncheck this. It's a big deal. But that is all I got. Hopefully this time this video works. I tried to do this a little bit ago and it was an FLV file and I can't load FLV into line. So hopefully this works.